The other fundamental aspect to understanding the true dimension of social mobility governance is equality, which is the eighth objective of the social prosperity equation. Regardless of a country's level of productivity and poverty, the equitable distribution of wealth is a great aspiration of modern societies. Also, a fundamental standard of social mobility is that the participation of individuals in wealth should be independent of origin. The Dutch Jan Tinbergen, first Nobel laureate in economics, claimed that society had problems when the proportion between the highest and lowest incomes exceeded a ratio of 1 to 5, known as the Tinbergen standard. In 1912, the Italian sociologist and statistician Corrado Gini developed a methodology for estimating the concentration of wealth known as the Gini Coefficient. This number approaches 1 when there is total concentration of income and goes down to 0 if all individuals have equal income. The French economist Thomas Piketty has studied an additional phenomenon that he calls patrimonial capitalism. He shows that those who are not employees but live on the income generated by their capital accumulate in a higher proportion than the average growth of the economy. This differential, over time, leads to more income concentration. Through its Shared Prosperity Initiative, the World Bank focuses on the consumption and income of the poorest 40%. Showing interest in this cohort is a sign of social prosperity governance increasing expectations regarding equality, because the faster the growth of this group, the faster economic progress will be shared with the poorest part of society. Korak has studied the relationship between inequality and social mobility. He measures social mobility as the intergenerational elasticity between parents' and children's income. He concludes that as inequality increases, the income of a child is more similar to that of his or her parents, implying social immobility. In a similar approach, Hertz and others have studied intergenerational social mobility by comparing the educational opportunities of parents and children. They have found that the greatest correlation between the education of parents and children, meaning lower social mobility, is in Latin American countries. The social prosperity equation includes two policies that reduce inequality. The first one stresses the importance of skills among the workforce and the second one concerns with employment.